money got me sideways.
Hey guys, what is up? We're back here with another video. We are watching Mind Junkie today. We are watching 10 scary ghost videos that are deeply unsettling. We got about 22 minutes of content, so bear with me. Y'all seem to really enjoy the new reactions to scary videos. Enough of hippity blah 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 blabbering. Just get to the video. Let's get to it!
Abandoned buildings are often associated with ghosts, hauntings, and the paranormal. One old building, located in New Delhi, India, is famous among locals for being incredibly haunted. The rumours began after a woman who worked in the building tragically passed away. The company she worked at went out of business shortly afterwards, leaving the building empty and abandoned. But people say the woman's ghost still haunts its crumbling halls. A local group of friends recently decided to explore the building, hoping to catch sight of the woman's ghost, and what they captured on camera left them fleeing in horror.
Yo, Invisadrink. Yo. Clearly fake. Bro, I don't know if y'all see that shit on TikTok where it's like the obviously clearly fake people like dressed up as demons or whatever, bro. The most hilarious shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like he be hitting him on top of the head with like a bat and shit. Hilarious, bro. Peak cinema.
Someone or something peeks out from behind a pillar. The friends immediately assume that it's the ghost of the woman who passed away inside the building. They freak out and quickly run back to safety. Skeptical viewers point out that what the friends encountered might have been nothing more paranormal than a homeless person taking shelter. But
boy, they're here harassing squatters, bro.
what makes this footage so creepy is that the friends claim that this is the very same room that the woman passed away in. The friends now think the stories are true.
Guys, do you believe in ghosts?
And they recorded the woman's ghost on camera.
Creating custom clothing with tap stitch is simple. Start by choosing a garment, then click Design Now.
Number 9.
An elderly woman claims to be haunted by evil spirits. She lives alone in an apartment, and according to her, every night she wakes up to see something watching her.
Goofy ass sound effect. Fine, Junkie, what is we doing? Bro, talking about.
Wakes up to see something watching her. The woman's family was understandably skeptical. They thought she was just having nightmares. But then, to prove herself right, the woman left her phone recording while she slept. She positioned the phone on her chest with the camera pointing upwards. This is how she caught something
like this.
Absolutely horrifying on camera.
It's like apparition. What is that mask right there?
Through the darkness, something can be seen hanging down from the ceiling. The woman insists that this is the evil spirit that has been watching her in her sleep. The woman's family were horrified when they saw the footage. They assumed she was just having nightmares. But what makes this footage so convincing isn't just the appearance of the dark figure on the ceiling, it's that we can hear the woman sleeping. She's snoring softly, totally unaware of what looms above her.
Me after 80-hour shift.
The family therefore think that she couldn't have faked the recording because she wasn't even awake at the time. And if you thought that was creepy, this next one is even creepier.
Number 8, it found him outside.
Back in 2025, a man posted a series of disturbing videos to his social media accounts, claiming that something was haunting him and his family. Some of you might remember when we last featured him. The man goes by the username Amoroso MX, whose security camera captured what appeared to be someone watching his wife and baby. He also recorded what he claims was a disembodied voice crying in the middle of the night. But the creepy activity didn't end there. Amoroso MX's real name is Johnny, and he has recently shared some recent updates. One night, around 3 AM, Johnny jolted awake to an unexplained creaking sound coming from outside. Leaving his wife and kids inside, he went to investigate, recording on his phone to catch evidence of what was happening, and what he saw out there left him spooked.
What? Okay, the wiper buoys go off, but like, what am I looking at?
Ya, mamá, ya. La llave de la troca.
Full clip into the whole truck. What are we talking here?
¿Ya vieron? Las 3. Las 3.
No, the devil's hour.
Las
Nice.
3. Siempre a la misma hora. Perdón, estoy algo nervioso. Sí, checa aquí. Cabrón.
Johnny has a broken down truck parked in the driveway. It's covered by a tarp, and everything inside is blanketed by a thick layer of dust. But the windscreen wipers appear to be moving, all on their own. Nothing in the truck is working, so it makes no sense for the wipers to be moving. Johnny has no way to explain it, except that whatever has been haunting him and his family is now messing with his truck too. But things take an even darker turn a few nights later.
Johnny, están tocando.
¿Ah?
Están tocando.
¿Quién es?
Nadie.
¿Están tocando?
Sí.
Ah, sí, no manches.
Escucha.
Otra vez, güey. A ver, dame.
Sí.
Voy a ir a ver, aguanta. Espérenme aquí, aguántame. No manches.
Bro, who's knocking?
Otra vez. Otra vez no. Son las 3 de la mañana, gente. Son casi las 3 de la mañana.
Oh wow, look at the face, bro. Nah, I didn't even see that. What the hell? Bro, it's still knocking. What the? Nah, go back.
¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué es lo que quieres? Deja de molestar.
Tell them. Tell them, Johnny.
Quiero que te largues.
Yeah, I moved over there. Behind the truck.
¿Qué es eso? Oh, no manches.
It's gonna dash fast. Look at the
no
eyes.
manches.
Look at the eyes.
Ceci!
Yeah, nah.
After documenting so much creepy activity on camera, Johnny and his viewers are convinced that this is a ghost and is not leaving him and his family alone.
Nah, that's weird, bro. Number 7. Here we go.
Urb Explorers is a social media account specializing in exploring haunted and abandoned locations. The account is run by two friends. While exploring a forest far from the nearest town, they come across a strange opening in the forest floor. As urban explorers, they immediately see an opportunity to get some interesting footage, so they decide to see what's down there. To their surprise, they find that the hole leads to a winding system of tunnels. They quickly lose track of where they are and find themselves lost. Panic rising, they spend hours trying to find their way back to the entrance. They eventually find their way out, but not before recording some highly disturbing things.
Go back. What the hell's that? Huh? Did y'all see that? Yo, that's the exit?
Scattered all over the floor are pieces of children's clothing, and if that wasn't disturbing enough, not long after entering the tunnels, something appears on camera. Something the urban explorers didn't notice at the time. When the footage is slowed down, viewers say it looks like someone with dark hair, a pale face, and glowing red eyes. After spotting the explorers, it even appears to vanish into the tunnel wall itself. Viewers aren't sure what to think of this strange footage, and neither are the urban explorers. They almost want to go back to the mysterious hole in the forest, just to see what's really down there, but for now, they're just too scared.
I don't blame you, bro. Number 6.
A couple recently set up security cameras around their home after they reportedly heard unexplained noises on their property. According to them, the noises would wake them up in the dead of night, and even after thoroughly searching their yard and the area surrounding their home, they found nothing. This led them to a terrifying conclusion. The noises were coming from inside the house. In order to catch proof of whatever was making those noises, the couple installed security cameras in several rooms, and before too long, one of the camera captures something that left the couple creeped out. The following footage had to be slowed down for a clear picture, and what it shows is the stuff of nightmares.
Dude, that black bro, look at that mask, dude. Yeah, that's what's making all that noise in your house. No.
Something that looks unsettlingly like a mass of dark smoke can be seen in the couple's living room. It moves so fast in the original footage, appearing for just a split second before vanishing. The couple only caught it because they were specifically looking for something unusual. They now believe that this is what's been causing the strange noises in their home, but that leaves them with more questions than answers. Could smoke make sounds, and what is it doing there?
Yeah, smokes ain't making no sound, bro.
As it turns out, the couple aren't alone in experiencing this phenomenon.
Your house haunted, gang. Move out. Burn it down. Do something.
People around the world report disturbingly similar encounters. Witnesses describe seeing black smoke-like entities in their homes. Some believe these could be demons or other malevolent paranormal entities. Whatever they are, they're being reported far too consistently to dismiss. And in the next entry, another homeowner believes they captured a very similar smoke entity on camera.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Let Number 5, something in the
A
dark.
young man living alone somewhere in the Appalachian Mountains region of the United States claims that he is being haunted. It all began when he'd wake up in the middle of the night thinking he could see a smoky figure sitting on top of him. At first, he thought he was experiencing sleep paralysis, a condition that makes a person unable to move when they first wake up. During these moments of paralysis, people often experience scary hallucinations of something hovering above them or on top of them. The man went to therapy in order to try to get rid of the sleep paralysis, but it kept happening. He even began waking up with cuts and scratches on his arms.
Yeah, gang. That ain't that. I don't think that's sleep paralysis. I think you got the case of a demon. Move out immediately,
As if
or just move out the world. I don't know what to do.
he really had been trying to fight something off in his sleep. With no end in sight, he sets up a motion detector camera in his bedroom and living room, thinking that if something really is haunting him, he could catch evidence of it. He hopes he really is just having sleep paralysis hallucinations and nightmares, but then his camera captured this. A dark shadow appears to be on top of the man, and viewers say it looks very similar to other smoke-like figures they have seen. The man says the camera captured it after it detected motion in his room in the early hours of the morning when it was still dark and the man was fast asleep. He admits that he raised his arm in his sleep, and that's what might have triggered the camera, but viewers think it's strange that the man appears to be reaching out and touching the smoke figure, almost like he's trying to push it away from him. So, is this a case of simple sleep paralysis, or is it something much darker? Let me know.
3:47 a.m. Number 4.
CCTV cameras often record things that just don't make sense. That's exactly what Reddit user Careful Abracoma 364 believes happened at their father's workshop. They uploaded the footage to the Our Paranormal Encounters subreddit, hoping someone could make sense of what was recorded. Their father's workshop is located in a remote area, sitting beside a road and some railway tracks. The father installed CCTV cameras to deter thieves and vandals. Just like in the previous entry, the CCTV cameras are motion activated, so they trigger only whenever something moves past them. Most nights, they capture nothing more than the occasional car passing by, or maybe a stray animal. But late one night, at exactly 3:47 a.m, one of the cameras recorded something no one expected.
Spooky.
A figure in a long white dress seems to walk past the camera. The OP explains that the figure walks behind the workshop towards a fenced off dead end. Behind the fence is only railway tracks, the road, and then an almost endless stretch of forest. Nothing triggered the camera again. Nothing came back. Whoever this was, it's like they simply disappeared into the night, never to be seen again. What also spooked the OP was the remoteness of the area. They say it's usually very quiet at night. There are no pubs, there are no restaurants, bars, houses, or shops nearby. So, what would a person in a long white dress be doing walking around in the middle of the night? Since the OP uploaded the footage to the Our Paranormal Encounters subreddit, it would seem they think this figure is some kind of ghost. But what do you think? Let me know down below.
What y'all think? Number 3. One last visit.
Vegas Unboxed is a social media account run by a woman who posts about Filipino culture and her experience living in the USA. Her content typically has nothing to do with ghosts or the paranormal. She even admits, quote, "I'm not a big paranormal person," but her doorbell camera recently captured something that's made her reconsider, and it happened at a very specific moment in her life. In December 2025, her niece, Joe Bell's husband, Louis, tragically and unexpectedly passed away. Vegas Unboxed stayed in close contact with Joe Bell during this difficult time, speaking with her on the phone nearly every day. During one of these calls, they were discussing arrangements for Louis' funeral. talking about his coffin and the flowers, when suddenly Vegas Unboxed received a notification on her phone. Her doorbell camera detected a person in the stairwell.
I'm going to show you a video. You will see that over here there is an orb, and I've never experienced orbs before. And the only other time that I've ever had them was when my husband was in Texas in November because his mother passed away.
A bright orb of light can be seen floating down the stairs. Then it rises up and disappears off camera. Vegas Unboxed believes this is a spirit orb, the ghost of Louie. Normally, she would dismiss something like this as dust catching the light, but nothing like this had ever been captured on her doorbell camera before, except once, years ago, right after her mother-in-law passed away. To Vegas Unboxed, this can't be a mere coincidence. Both orbs appeared shortly after the loss of a loved one, both during moments when those loved ones were being discussed or remembered. Vegas Unboxed is now convinced she's caught genuine paranormal evidence on camera that Louie and perhaps her mother-in-law before him found a way to make their presence known. One final message, letting the family know they're still there. Some ghosts like Louie and the mother-in-law are thought to be harmless, but others, well, their presence is a lot more disturbing.
Number 2.
Cheaters hate
Never
this
mind.
website. A Spokio name search may tell you.
10 years ago, a woman took a photo of her kids playing in her bedroom. It should have been nothing more than an innocent family photo, but when the woman looked at the photo later, she noticed something concerning in the background. She claimed she didn't see anything unusual at the time she took it, but when she showed the photo to her children, they smiled and told her that was their friend. Here's the photo. What appears to be the figure of a person can be seen sitting at the foot of the bed, just inches away from where the children are playing. The woman sent the photo
I gotta go.
to her niece, who then shared it on Facebook, hoping someone could explain what they were seeing. According to the niece, her young cousins would often talk about a little girl they played with. The family always assumed the girl was just imaginary, simply a made-up friend like many children have. But what struck them as unusual was the level of detail the children provided when describing her, the kind of specific detail that's uncommon for young children, especially when describing something that supposedly only exists in their imagination. So the question remains, is the girl truly imaginary, or did the woman capture her on camera that day? And
That's crazy.
is she simply a harmless imaginary friend, or some kind of spirit that has attached itself to the two children?
Damn, man, I'm tired. Number 1. The shadow in the store.
A shop owner in the Middle East believes his store is haunted by a ghost. For months, he's been experiencing things he can't explain. He claims to have heard disembodied voices, seen doors opening and closing all on their own, and even caught sight of shadowy figures in the corner of his eye. But despite all of this, he's never managed to capture any of the paranormal activity on camera until now. It was the middle of the night, long after the store had closed for the day and the owner had gone home. The building was empty, but the CCTV cameras suddenly captured something that left the shop owner convinced that he's not alone in that store. A dark figure moves past the cameras. It looks almost like the silhouette of a person, but something about it feels wrong. The edges are blurry and distinct, making it impossible to determine exactly what it is. Some skeptical viewers suggested it could be something simple like a bug crawling across the lens, or a shadow cast from outside, but others believe the shop owner, he thinks this is one of the shadowy figures he's been seeing lurking in the edges of his vision, finally caught on camera, proving he's not imagining things.
Wow, that's crazy.
So, is this paranormal evidence, or just a trick of the camera? You tell me.
Well, guys, if you enjoyed this video, I've enjoyed it. It was a nice 22-minute film. If y'all really enjoy these reactions, let me know in the comments, and let me know how I can improve the videos. If y'all did enjoy the video, subscribe, like, comment, all the other good stuff. That helps your boy out. If you watch the videos, it helps me out. Thank you. Subscribe.
Make sure you like, comment,